It's time for this week's Here's How. And this week, here's how to dispose of those old car batteries. Lay out your collection and then use string to make a celebrity nonce's face in the string, like those old bicycle pictures our nans had on the walls made out of nails and string. Then you can call it Can't Be Charged, and a rich guy pays you to take it off your hands. Start to gift them to friends and families as so-called gag gifts. Dig a massive hole in the garden, line the bottom with concrete and chuck 'em in. If you want it to be a good sort of 30 to 60 metre deep hole, the beauty of such a deep hole is that you can also chuck bits of fridges in there or the broken components of other white goods. Remember to cover it back up with soil each time so you don't end up falling down the hole. Many companies have return addresses for products, and if anyone's going to care about the correct disposal of car batteries, it's going to be the clothes companies that openly brag about how environmentally friendly they are. You could use them to make a partitioning wall in your house or garage. Maybe you plan on renting out a holiday let and want yourself a little secret room where they won't be able to hear your strained breathing through the plasterboard. Use those old car batteries instead of bricks and still plasterboard it up though so it looks nice. Your customers will never suspect that you're in there, and if they do catch you, all you need to do is show off that you made the dividing wall with used car batteries, and they'll be overcome with emotion, and all that original anger will be converted into adulation for your love of the environment. Use your old Amazon box and box up the car battery and leave it outside your front door, all taped up. A very kind environmentalist will come and take it off your hands for you. Leave them in a pub bathroom. There are rumours of people in developed countries leaving their used batteries under their pillows at night and waking up to a missing battery and a crisp banknote in its place. No one really knows how it happens, but some believe that it's the Tooth Fairy's rougher cousin, the alkaline gremlin. Now, obviously, car batteries are acidic, but it's got to be worth a go. Maybe book yourself a holiday and have it in your carry-on luggage. Obviously, the TSAs are going to go fucking mental. You can't take batteries on flights. So you just apologise and leave it with them and then carry on with your holiday with your pockets roughly 20 kilos lighter and your pockets heavier because you haven't had to pay to dispose of your old car battery. Sometimes a little song can help you remember how to do stuff, especially something as complicated as disposing of old car batteries. Maybe you should try remembering something like, to dispose of old car batteries, well, it can be a pain in the arse. The authorities like to tell us that sulfuric acid is bad, but you've gotta get rid of this thing. So here's some ways you could. Well, then I guess you could start off by digging a battery hole, or maybe you could try attaching it to some balloons. Maybe you could try and sell it off at a car boot, fly tip, gift it. You might wanna try and paint it so you can disguise it round your house. Maybe you could try to take it apart and stuff the bits down your couch, but the acid stains the cushions and eats the upholstery. I guess you could try and leave it in a library or local cafe or your mum's house, or even at your grandmother's graveside. She liked cars. That's what you can shout at other mourners, mourners, mourners. Just something like that. Bit of Carly Simon. It's no different to remembering how to spell because, with all that stuff about the elephants. But maybe you need a more concise memory trick. Dumping car batteries into lakes. Quite a lot I'm gonna need my mate. He can be my lookout. And if the police come round, he'll give a shout. He'll shout at me, hey, the police are here. Stop throwing batteries over there. And we'll just wait until they go away and swap around. My friend can throw them further. I've even seen him skim them too. I just like to know that they're gone, but this guy treats it like a televised sport. Oh, I've never liked pike, newts or perch. Poisoning water with car batteries. Finish off a couple of ducks and some frogs. You might think I've gone insane. No one else can see me. I'll still do whatever he tells me to do. Next week we'll start on streams. Got my eye on estuaries, oxbow lakes and reservoirs. This is why I bought my boat. I just wanna make that water glow. Now I'm not allowed to buy car batteries. I have to find them on my street. Ooh, I take them out of my neighbours' cars and my wife's. And that's the end of this week's Here's How.